Guys, welcome back to another week of Staying Salty. This week we're talking about um, understanding CF, and I've said this before in some of my other videos, but I didn't know the significance of CF when I was younger. I didn't know really anything about it. It wasn't until like high school that I figured it out, like through Google, and I figured, found out I might have, a limited life expectancy, and I really didn't let it bother me for the most part. It always was in the back of my head. It wasn't until college that it really started getting to me. Freshman year, I was fine. Sophomore, most of the year. It was towards the end of sophomore to junior year that I really understanding and grasping CF really took a toll on me. I started letting CF take over all of my thoughts, and in effect that affected my actions and my emotional state. So I went through a lot of depression during that time, just trying to figure out and understand what CF and what it meant to me and how I was going to go about life differently from then on, like what outlook I had. It's I don't know. It was difficult. It was a difficult time. Um, it was a journey. It was an emotional, spiritual journey that I had to go through. Um, and I relied heavily on my faith, and it took me a few years to really understand what CF was and what it meant to me. Um, so I went through that. Um, it was difficult, like I said, and nowadays I do think about it, but it's more I've understood it, and I've understand my take on it and what it has made me become as a person, what impact it has on my life. And today, my viewpoints are just, life is short for all of us. None of us are promised tomorrow. And, like nobody can take a day for granted, CF or not. I've had friends who didn't have CF who passed away before me. So, we all have our battles and our struggles, and for me it might be CF, and for another one it's depression, for another one it's another disease. So we all have, we all go through that journey in life at some point of understanding what our struggles are and how we're going to overcome them, and how we're going to live differently from others. Because I think with those struggles, you do become a different person. With me, I don't take anything for granted. I've never let CF really steer my life in college. Like I said, it really took a hold of me and dragged me down. And I think that's what CF can do when you let it grasp and take over who you are as a person, and when that's your thoughts, and when it consumes your thoughts and your emotions, it's just it defines who you are. And I learned to overcome that, and I ran away from CF for a long time before that. Going through that as well, I ran away from it, and through my journey, I've learned to accept it and to embrace it, and let it make me a better person. you can either let your struggles define who you are and break you down, or you can use them as empowerment and inspiration to other people. And you know, it was opening up to people that helped me overcome that. And so yeah, I mean, that's really how, when I understood what CF was and how I overcame it. But yeah, guys, thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. All right, guys, see ya.